India's population of 1.43 billion people comprises more than 4,600 ethnic groups that harbor a large number of genetic variations. Indian population originated from a few founding groups. These groups share some genetic similarities as well as exhibit distinct variations. The Indian genetic variations are not well represented in global databases. This important gap is being filled by the Genome India project, funded by the Department of Biotechnology. A team of scientists from 20 institutions have collected blood samples from 20,000 individuals representing 99 diverse populations and performed whole genome sequencing of 10,000 individuals to catalogue the genetic variations.
By decoding over 10,000 genomes, the Genome India initiative has created a national wealth of biological data that will be useful for embarking on next level basic research as well as targeted clinical interventions specific to Indian population.
The Genome India project was initiated in January 2020 under the leadership of Professor Vijay Lakshmi Ravindranath.
India is the country with extraordinary human diversity due to practice of endogamy, resulting large number of genetic variations which are responsible for genetic diseases, infectious diseases and also response to drugs. Therefore, sequencing of 10,000 individuals representing different linguistic and ethnic groups are the way forward for our understanding and enhancing predictive and preventive medicine in the country.
The digital data thus generated will be precious national resource for scientific and medical communities.
The Genome India project is all set to produce many phenomenal outcomes. First, there will be digital public goods in the form of sequencing data of 10,000 samples. Secondly, there will be a flagship paper for the global audience highlighting India-specific unique aspects. Last but not the least, it will be a terrific inspiration for the young minds of India to take up research and innovation in genomics for a healthier India.
DNA is made up of 4 nucleotides: adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine. Human genome comprises 3 billion nucleotide pairs. The whole genome sequencing is a technique by which we can know the order in which each nucleotide is arranged in the entire genome. The Genome India project will create a reference genome for Indian population.
The Genome India program of Department of Biotechnology is an exciting opportunity for us to decipher the genetic background of our country resources. This will provide in future an opportunity to develop specific drugs, targeted therapies, genome-based solutions, and the future gene therapy programs that will help variety of complex diseases that are prevailing in our country.
4 institutes that have collected the samples and performed the whole genome sequencing are CBR, CCMB, IGIB and NIBMG. 9 other institutions which collected the blood samples include SKIMS, AIIMS Jodhpur, GBRC, IISER Pune, NIMHANS, RGCB, ILS, Mizoram University and IBSD. 7 institutions which are developing new methods include IIT Delhi, IIIT Allahabad, IIT Jodhpur, CDFD, IISc, NCBS and IIT Madras.
Genome India is a unique study of its own kind because it takes into consideration the diversity of Indian population and creates a compendium of genetic variations of the Indian population. The project lays the foundation of Genomic Hub and an opportunity for India to enter the emerging field of personalized medicine.
The rich genetic data generated by the Genome India project will soon be a digital public goods that is being archived at IBDC.
There's a pressing need to find Indian solutions to Indian problems. More so as India emerges as a frontline nation in the community of scientifically advanced nations. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, Genome India is a flagship initiative for cataloging the unique genetic variations of the Indian population. And the visionary funding by the Department of Biotechnology, the DBT, and the dedicated involvement of 20-odd institutions has resulted in this remarkable success of the Genome India project, and I am proud of the dedicated team of scientists in Genome India Consortium, and I also owe to congratulate them for their efforts. This is indeed a watershed moment for India that will usher in genetic-based medicine for various diseases, various ailment conditions in the Indian population, and at the same time also prove to be a big boost for the public health efforts in India.
As the scientific and clinical communities eagerly await the insights, outcomes, and digital data, Genome India stands tall as a beacon of India's commitment to deep science by advancing genetic research for the benefit of every citizen of our nation. Genome India, genomics at its best for a healthy India.